Fellas, I'm not trying to bait you. It's a Tuesday, and this may sound like clickbait, but trials may be back sooner than we think. Because upon completing the quest today that involves reconstructing or rebuilding the Empyrean Foundation, in the Crucible menu, a new playlist was starting to take form. Now, when you look over it, it actually says Empyrean Foundation, and it says, Help Saint 14, prepare for the future. Now, originally, it was grayed out, but Bungie just recently posted on their Twitter that we had actually surpassed stage 1 of 400 million fractalines donated. And right after that, a single bar that is found on whatever this future playlist is supposed to be filled in. Which makes sense, because there's 7 here, which relates to the 7 stages that Bungie has laid out for us in terms of goals met in donations. Now, the second stage is 700 million. The third stage is 1.2 billion. And I said last week that I thought that number was doubling each time, which gave us like a crazy number of like 13 billion fractalines to be donated to reach stage 7. But some other people have actually done the math, and I double checked it myself, and it appears that stage 4 is going to be 1.9 billion, stage 5 is 2.8 billion, stage 6 is 3.9 billion, and stage 7 caps out at 5.2 billion. Now, upon completing stage 7, we have no idea what's going to happen. But I will say this, for the first time, we have something tangible in front of us with whatever this playlist is supposed to be, which, let's just be frank, looks like Trials. It's exactly where Trials used to be, or somewhere relatively close there, being in the center. If that doesn't scream Trials, I don't know what else can. The fact that it's present there in the Crucible playlist menu, and that it's already speculated lore-wise that this Empyrean Foundation that we're building is somehow going to give us access to the future lighthouse, or something along those lines, it's kind of crazy. The question is, if we happen to donate all of these fractalines right now, could we possibly access Trials today or tomorrow or whenever? Now, that's kind of a stretch, and I don't think that's the case, but I do think it will present something. If you remember, after completing the Empyrean Foundation quest or starting it to do the rebuild process, you had to go speak with Osiris to finish it up completely. And Osiris even mentioned something along the lines of having to go back to the tower. There's also been some data mine dialogue between Osiris and someone, which did not come off exactly cheerful. I'm not going to show it, as it does contain some spoilers, but it sounded like some sort of dialogue between Osiris and somebody at the tower, possibly. Either way it goes, guys, the question is, should you donate your fractalines today, or should you wait until next week, or even the week after? Because technically, if you wanted to get the most fractalines possible, you would go reinvest it back into your planetary obelisk, not donate it there at the tower obelisk. And what actually will happen is, upon the reset next week, your resonance rank will be much higher, therefore granting you even more fractalines, giving you more opportunities to obtain those God roll weapons, and simultaneously smash each and every one of these goals. The question is, do we have enough fractalines currently inside of the community to already reach that stage 7? There's a number of people already that are sitting on their fractalines and not moving, which I would say is the wiser choice. We broke 400 million a day, but that only equates to 7.7% of all the fractaline that is needed to reach that stage 7 goal. Now, I'm not really sure how many people are actually sitting on their fractalines. I actually have only burnt a very small amount, because it actually takes a minute or two to donate all of these. It's possible that we could break that stage 7 goal, and we could see, even as early as tomorrow, what that playlist icon is, what cutscenes it may unfold, what exactly is going to be opening up, because again, this leads into the next season. It's also possible that Bungie just outright cucks us. We do all of this work and they're just like, hey, you'll know what happens in 2 weeks. Bam. Which would really suck. I guess what I'm trying to say, guys, play the game how you want to play it. If you want to sit on your fractalines and be an absolute team player, by all means, go right ahead. If you start to see us inch closer, though, toward that stage 4, stage 5, and any of those higher stage goals, yes, you can still wait another week, or you can just go balls deep with the rest of us, and we can smash that stage 7 goal and see what the hell it is on the other side. So, fellas, that is your update on what's happening currently with this Empyrean Foundation stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I will say it's a pretty neat feature that Bungie is including here by actually allowing us to see what we're donating towards, even if it is a mystery. Honestly, being a mystery just makes it all better. Well, fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.